Is it already night outside? Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, guess you guys know what that means. Into the bed. This is hard mode. We do not want to end up getting killed. But that being said, hello, ladies and gentlemen, gamers, viewers, and travelers of the internet. And welcome back to Guardian Studios. And welcome back to the world of Gyran, where we are. Very important work today on Z Roberts. Welcome, my friends. So far, or a good night if it is nighttime for you. I myself am doing fairly well, in spite of the debacle last night. I won't go into details about what happened last night. If you guys want to know, go and check out the stream that happened last night. I apologize in advance for if anybody notices something. I'm hoping that you won't have to, but just in case. Hey there, Finn. Good to see ya. Glad you can make it to the stream. Hope you are doing well. And today, for those of you who are curious, we are going to be taking a little dive into some of the mechanics of villagers. Namely, ones that we need to be able to make use of. Which ones? Reading and iron golem spawning. Basically, today we're going to start working on building up a villager breeder. And once we have the villager breeder, we will work on preparing for an iron farm. Well, that's cool, Roberts. That's cool. Sounds like you're on a bit of a trip. I hope you have a good time. Go ahead and replant these carrots and potatoes. We're going to need as many of these as we can get, especially if we're going to do a villager breeder system. One thing about villager breeders, they're going to use up a lot of carrots and potatoes. Even ones like what I normally do end up using a lot of that stuff. Oh, cool. Well, again, I hope you enjoy your, hope you enjoy. You know, Roberts, just a little fun fact. You know what your name makes me think of? A movie. It makes me think of a movie that I highly recommend for anybody who enjoys classic films that are simply gold. There's one out there called Mr. Roberts. I highly recommend you guys check it out if you like older movies. No worries, King Biscuit. No worries at all. You're not that late. As usual, a pleasure to have you among us. Among us. Now I'm making myself think of games that I really wish I could play. One day I'll get it figured out how to be able to stream and record that game. What am I doing with poisonous potatoes? Begone, poison! I want nothing to do with you. Wheat. Need that. Among the other things we're going to be doing today, we are also going to be trying to get our cows to grow in number. We need to get a lot of leather, but more to the point, we need to get a lot of meat. We need meat. Lots of meat. Hey there, Ham! McDonald's, huh? Haven't been there in ages. I don't know. I've just not been there in a long time. Here come the cows. Cool. Our Prime 4 are still staying by the fence. In the area that they're supposed to. Okay, Ham. Hey, you do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. Break down these birch trees. Hopefully we'll get some more birch saplings out of them so that we can have this farm be productive for that kind of tree as well. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go devastate a birch forest. I mean, we may still end up having to do that, but I'd rather just be doing that for a mass amount of wood, not for the saplings. You know, that makes me realize that's another thing we need a villager for right now. We need to get a Fortune 3 book. Why would I not want to leave your Minecraft base, Biscuit? Secret rooms in the base? Huh. Yeah, every good base should have a secret room or two. Secret passages. That's my opinion, though. One of the best things about building a big base is lots of room for redstone contraptions, including secret passages and secret rooms. Those are always fun to try and figure out. Especially when you're trying to figure out a way to make it so that you can open the door without anybody else, you know, being able to notice or enter when you don't want them to. That's always fun. It's also a nice way to get a little extra XP. Huh. That's different, Biscuit. Really? That a fact, Roberts? Huh. That's different. Is it a bug or a glitch that prevents it? Is the world overloaded or something? That's the only thing I could think of that would cause that. I'm 2 levels below you? Well, don't you worry there, Biscuit. I'll catch up to that number. Level 25? I'll get there. More breeding of the cattle. There we go. That ought to do it. Let's get the extra cows away from the ones that need to breed. There we go. Yeah, that's probably what it is, Roberts. Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Glad to see you return to the channel. Always a pleasure. Huh. Interesting. That's different. Let's put away the birch logs. I don't know, Ahmed. Hey there, Dino. Good to see ya. Cooked pork chop. Do I have any more of those? Nope. Just the two. Okay. Well, we can fix that, I think. Make some charcoal. Hey there, Storymaster. Good to see you. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to do the rules. Copy and paste. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm trying to get these rules into the chat. That's funny, Roberts. Think of him, and he shall appear. Well, that's fine, Ahmed. Hey, we'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks for trying with the rules there, Storymaster. I appreciate it. Mr. Beast, huh? I don't think I've met anybody that doesn't have some idea who that is on here. Tells you something about his noteworthiness, doesn't it? He is very noteworthy. Hello, Missy. Good to see ya. Oh, no worries, Storymaster. No worries. Like I said, I appreciate you trying there. I was just a little too quick on getting the full rules in there. It was just a little too quick. I was just a little too quick. Uh-oh. Spider! Goodbye, Spider. Wait, what am I doing? I might need that later. I just thought of that. There are some potions that require those things. You never know when we might need them. I think it's been a while. Yes, we know, Messi. We know. People have said that, haven't they, Storymaster? He's funny. Boop, boop. Okay. So, today we are going to be doing some very important work. I still have to finish digging out where I want to do my melon and pumpkin farm, as well as other farms, but what I want to do today... What I want to do today, more than anything else, is I want to get myself set up with a villager breeder. I want to set up a villager breeder so that I can have easy villagers for putting into an iron farm and for supplying some trading halls with tradesmen. Oh, it's a matter of clicking on the and then telling the system to hide them on the channel, Storymaster. That's how you do it. It's not exactly clear in how to do that, the system, is it? But it's a very important thing to know how to be able to do. Has something happened with my mic? Can you guys still hear me okay? Yeah, sometimes we can wish things were just a little bit different. Hey, Storymaster. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah. I intend to get a villager breeder set up today if I can manage it. Or at least start building one. It's going to take a lot of work to get one actually up and running. But I intend to put in a good effort on such a project. What's going to be hard is I need 2 farmers to make it work. And I aim for farmers because the farmers, I know, can feed each other. They can give each other food to make sure that everybody has some. Which means when I want them to breed, they'll be able to. I'm not so sure on the other jobs, on if they can pass food to one another. A tapping sound? That might have been my keyboard for all I know, Roberts. Pardon me 1 second. Hydration. Vitally important. What'd you notice, Storymaster? Ooh. That's right. I need to set this up with... Yeah, I still need to set this up with automation very soon. But for right now, it's good for what it is. That's so. Ah! I'm looking at the stream right now, and it looks like it just got very laggy. Is that the sound that you were hearing, Roberts? Or was it... I'm trying to figure out what sound you might have been hearing. Yeah, that was probably just me tapping at my keyboard or something. Might have been me pushing buttons. Button, who's got a button? Whee! Yeah, woo! I really wish we could actually break the boats with one hit. Hi there, Tummycraft. How are you doing? Doing alright today? Hello, Dodge. Glad you can make it. Always a pleasure to see returning names in the chat. So long as you guys are able to follow the rules, of course. If you can't follow the rules, please exit the stream. You know, I was just thinking I was going to need a lead. Thank you, Wandering Trader. You have anything for sale that's worth a darn? Ooh, cocoa. Dripstone. Ooh, that could be useful. And yet, I can always find dripstone myself. Funny story, Master. I'm okay. Well, thanks for that assessment, Tommycraft. Whoa, Biscuit, are you seriously doing a rickroll on me? I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind every now and then there being a rickroll. It's if rickrolls become super common that I start having problemas. No, not the cleric. I don't need the cleric. I need 2 villagers that have no occupation. Either that or 1 non-occupied villager and a farmer. One thing this guy has that might interest me is the buckets of tropical fish or the pointed dripstick. Funny dodge. Yeah, I've seen that, Finn. I've seen them do it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that they do that. There we go. You talking about last night, Tommy Craft? It is what it is, Tommy. It happened. Let's just move on. It happens. The fact that so much of it happened all at once on the stream was bad. Normally we don't have things like that happen. That's why it ticked me off that so many of them were doing that kind of stuff. That the one person kept trying to come in and spam even though I told them don't do it. And we had some... Last night, for stream, I went on the Hive, and we had a spammer in the chat with multiple alt accounts that decided to be a jerk. And then there was a player on the Hive that had a very inappropriate skin. I hope none of you guys had to... I hope nobody ended up having to notice that. But it was not fun. And then there were guys being trolls just trying to stay in my line of sight even though I didn't want them to be. Yeah. Basically, last night we had a couple of jerks on the... We had a jerk on the stream, and we had a couple of morons on the Hive that we had to avoid dealing with. It was an unfortunate circumstance, and once again, I want to apologize for what happened last night, and for getting so worked up about it. But the fact of the matter is, I try very hard to avoid such content. And the fact that someone was being such a big jerk in the chat, it was just, yeah. It all was just too much all at once, so I got a little heated. I didn't end up cussing, thank goodness. We can still say that we don't have any of that happening, but I did want to apologize for having gotten worked up last night. It was unprofessional. I shouldn't have let it get to me the way I did. It's just, it was too much. It was too much happening all at once. Exactly. It was a family-friendly YouTuber's nightmare. Having people that figure, oh, it's okay, we can be inappropriate, we can be jerks. No. There's a reason I don't tolerate that kind of content on my channel. It is unnecessary, and it's not right for people to put other people through that kind of mess. I've always been taught that there's a golden rule. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. I try to be nice. I try to be friendly. Hmm. What? I'll bet these guys are wondering, where is he taking us? Where is the stranger taking us? Are we being taken to a new village? Are we being taken to another village? Me, personally, Biscuit, I'm a cereal with a glass of milk guy. I've actually never cared for cereal with milk on it. I don't know why. It's something to do with the way the milk causes a soggy texture. I don't like it. I never have. And people have jokingly called me weird for it. And I don't blame them. It's different. Yes, exactly. This is a family-friendly channel, and we don't tolerate trolls, we don't tolerate inappropriate content, and we don't tolerate cussing. People start doing that, then they have to go. I'm glad to hear that you understand this, Tony. Well, yeah, but spamming is part of trolling, Storymaster, so it kind of goes without saying on its own. Trolls and people who are inappropriate will be removed from the channel. No highway option. There's so many bugs going on with 1.19. I can't believe that Mojang is letting some of these bugs happen, too. I mean, some of them are pretty darn obvious. Okay. Village, I'd say, ends at right about here. 3-4-18. So I'd say we want to go 3-3-18 as where we want to build a villager breeder. Or somewhere of equivalent distance. So maybe I picked the right spot right there. Huh. Though I'd rather somewhere a little higher and a little more flat. Sound going on again? You guys sure it's not just my controller clicking? It could be my controller clicking. One sec. Hydration. Excuse me. Pardon me. Is it tapping? I do, Finn. I do. I do drink water. Wait, the way I thought of that just made me think of another movie. Another classic film that I would highly recommend. I shall name it later. Agua. It is best to drink agua. I wonder, can we bring the boat up a slab? No. That was cool. I love it when it does that. When you drag the boat and then go up a couple blocks and whee! Okay, Roberts. See ya. Whee! This one is enjoying when we get heavy thrown. Slingshot! I love that so much. That is just so much fun. Seeing them get flung on the leash. Seeing them get kind of slingshot. Whee! Igualmente. So. Not really, Tommycraft. That's why I prefer that we stick to English, but every now and then I may use a Spanish word or two. Funny enough, I took some Spanish classes at one point. Problem is, it's been forever since I've really used Spanish. Storymaster, chill. Yeah, I wonder if these guys think they're on a roller coaster ride or something. That'd be funny. You know, that's something that whoever they are that do the villager news, they ought to try doing a sequence with the villagers on roller coasters. Oh dear. Now I'm getting an image of roller coasters made of villagers that villagers are riding on. That would be scary. That would be scary. And you're fine, Storymaster. Operator of what, Biscuit? Operator of what? If you mean a moderator of the channel, I prefer normally to keep that role to people that I know personally. So, for the time being at least, I have to say no. Yeah, I saw that, Storymaster. I saw that. That's what I was just talking about. That's what I was just responding to. Yeah. It's just a matter of... I like to know the people that are moderators for my channels. That's why if you guys ever see the moderators KittyCatU2 and Enya or EnyaSoft pop up in the chat, the reason they're moderators is because I know them. I know them personally. I know them pretty well. So I know that they know what my standards would be for what is allowed and what isn't. Among other things. Now, if I know you personally, and I know you can abide by my rules and standards, then there's always a chance. No guarantees, but there's chance. There's a chance. That would be different. Now, I saw the message before you removed it, Storymaster. That would be kind of a different sort of experience, wouldn't it? Okay. Now, this is the difficult part. I'm going to need to bounce off of this world and go to another one in order to be able to make sure I know what design I have to do for a villager breeder. Really, Biscuit? That's cool! That's cool. Hey! I'm joking here, but maybe you should ask them if they know why Mojang let 1.19 be released with so many bugs. My favorite animal, Finn? That's easy. It's a fox. Well, I mean, if you want to ask them, Biscuit, if you want to ask them, then that's up to you. I am curious why there are so many bugs in this newest version. You know what the 1.20 update's gonna be? Personally, I hope it's some kind of... I would hope that it's maybe another dimension, or maybe an update to the end to give us more content in the end dimension. Either one of those would be good with me. Or, hey, even a release that gives us a bunch more mobs that have been in the mob votes before, and that they're useful in some way. That would be nice. Mobs that are a new challenge to battle, or a new dimension that we can explore, a new update to the end with more content in it. All of that sounds pretty good to me. I'd love for ways to build upon the capabilities of Minecraft. People may not always realize just how much the Minecraft game is capable of being modified and enhanced. I mean, take a look at the Java community. There are tons upon tons of ways that people are making mods for the Java community. Mojang ought to take some more inspiration from some of those mods and put some of that content into the game officially. Even if that means getting the developers of those mods to help them code the stuff in such a way that it can be native to Minecraft. Will it, Biscuit? Huh. This world right here, my friends, this is Tierm. This is my Twitch world, where I play with Twitch channel subscribers, normally. Every now and then I'll play solo, but a lot of the time I'll play with my Twitch channel subscribers. Well, the only stuff that's mine that I've built is everything on this side of Guardian Mountain. Hey, we got a wandering trader. Neat. And this is this is my house. The Guardian Dojo. New buildings. New buildings, Biscuit? What, are we gonna get some new structures? I doubt it's going to be another villager overhaul. New structures would be cool. Okay, here we go. This is what I needed to see. Villager breeder that I use. I don't remember who the design was by, but this is the villager breeder system that I normally use. Thanks, Storymaster. So I need to get reacquainted with this. Ow. Okay, how many blocks down before the water? Okay, they stand on the pane. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Water. Okay. And then 1, 2, water, sign, and then ground. Tapping again? Huh. Good one, Biscuit. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing for the farm. This one's going to be different because I'm going to be building it underground. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm at least going to build the growth and storing chambers underground. That shouldn't cause any problems. I don't think. Okay, Biscuit. What are you even talking about, Storemaster? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Locke. Good to see ya. I didn't say that, Storymaster. At least I don't think I did. I'm not even sure what you're saying. PS? Oh, that stands for postscript. Basically, that's like, So if you're talking about the PS after messages in letters that go in the mail, that's usually supposed to mean postscript. As in something that was added as an afterthought after part of the message. After the main message is what that's basically for. Nice, Locke! Cool! That's awesome! I hope you enjoy it. Hey, if you're looking for some jet, let me know. I've got a few. I know a few games that you might like. I mean, it'll depend on what kind of games you're looking for, but I think I might know some that you'd like. Yeah, I know. I know. Funny enough, that game just recently went free to download for PlayStation Plus members last month. This month, it's Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. So, if you want to get PlayStation Plus, I recommend doing it because there are some good games being put out on that as bonuses for having the service. For anybody who doesn't know, PlayStation Plus is basically it's basically a membership service to be able to play online on PlayStation 4 and 5. And it's honestly pretty worth the money. Because not only do you get the online play compatibility, but you also get these monthly game releases that you can download the game into a PlayStation Plus game library for free. Nice! Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, Locke. Okay, that's that part. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the water would be here. Yes. Well, technically it was. At first, I didn't know where I came up with the inspiration, but thinking about it again later, I realized, yes, I was inspired to do that name by Gyran. Gyran is one of my absolute favorite hermits on the Hermitcraft server. He was the one that really got me invested in watching the series. So, back when he first joined. So, ever since then, I have loved watching him particularly play on the Hermitcraft server. So yeah, it got inspired by him. There are a lot of people that have messed up his name and called him Grain. I think part of the problem is autocorrect probably doesn't like the name Gyran and tries to change it to Grain. But in my mind, it's just like Brian without the B, with a G instead of a B, and the I doesn't say its name. You could... It's an interesting name. I can definitely say that. It's a different name. It's a likable name, honestly. Was there tapping again? I really am curious what it is that you guys are hearing this tapping. I don't know what it could be coming from. Hey there, villager. Good to see ya. What do you think of the progress on my villager breeder system? Some cousins of yours are going to be filling this up really soon. Oh, speaking of which, I need to get back out of here. I just remembered. I've got 2 villagers outside. I don't want them to be attacked and killed. You got both versions, villager? Nice! That's awesome! Oh, I didn't. I haven't, Storymaster. No, I don't use a PlayStation controller on the PC to do Java. Really, Locke? Funny. No, when I used to play Java, I was using a Switch controller. Actually. I was using a Switch Pro controller when I tried playing Java. See, my problem is, and I've talked about this before, I didn't grow up playing PC games. I grew up playing console games. So what I did is I did a little research and found out that, like with a tablet, you could connect a Bluetooth controller to any PC that has Bluetooth connectivity. And I figured out, okay, Switch controllers are based on Bluetooth. I can hook a Switch controller by Bluetooth to the PC to make it so that I can actually play PC. And so I got a Switch controller. Hey there, Gayul! Welcome back. Once again, sorry if I butcher that name. Anyway, as I was saying, so I realized Switch controller has Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth based. Or at least it can be. When it's not connected by a cord, in order to connect to the system, it has to be Bluetooth based. So I figured, okay, let's do a Switch controller and see how it works. And I found a program that I could use to translate the button presses into equivalent keyboard keystrokes. And it worked. And it's actually been working out really, really well ever since. Hey, welcome back, Tommycraft. Now, there are, of course, some shortcomings to a controller for a PC. A controller can't do as many buttons. A controller doesn't have enough buttons to do the whole keyboard. A controller just can't do a full keyboard setup. It can, however, do the essential keyboard keys for the gaming. So that's how I do it. I assigned WASD to the joystick on the controller to the main movement stick, and bada bing bada boom, I've gotten to the point where I can use that with the two left shoulder buttons, the left shoulder button and the left trigger, and that makes it so that I can do Minecraft Java's controls, the essential controls, on the controller. Now, I can understand that. I can understand that, Locke. That was my furnace. That was my other furnace. It was in the way. Whoops. That's funny, Storymaster. I've heard that before. Don't tell me what to do. I do that as just to be funny. I'm not trying to be mean. Just for the record, for anybody concerned, I wasn't trying to do that to be mean. I was just illustrating funny. Thanks, Tommycraft. Okay, Finn. See ya. I'll think about Apex Legends. Locke, is that free to play? Is it free to play? Is it like Paladins? I've played Paladins before, briefly. Long before I realized that I could do streaming on here. I tried out Paladins. Is it like that where you get some characters for free, and then anybody else you'd have to pay for? Okay, Story Master. See ya. The whole game is free. Huh. Okay. I may have to try it out then. I may have to give it a shot. I do know it's not the kind of game that I'm really good at, though. PvP and shooting games, I'm not that great at. But I might give it a try. I think I'll give it a try. See how I do. Hello, Sushi! Welcome back! And hello, John Doe! Nice icon. Kinda looks like a dragon. I don't know why I think that. It just makes me think of a dragon. Weird. I'm probably seeing it wrong. Probably seeing it as the wrong kind of thing. Okay. This is where we have a potential problem. Sweet. Okay. Slight problem. I'm going to need rails in order to move these guys. Rails and a minecart. I need at least 2 rails. And 1 or 2 minecarts. I've heard of the Wither Storm Guardian. Welcome, by the way. I want to say that's a Java mod boss, right? It's a modded Java boss that is extremely difficult to deal with. That's what I think I've heard anyway. Okay, Locke. Ooh, mac and cheese. That actually sounds pretty good right about now. Darn it. Is it getting dark out again? Jeez, it feels like it's dark so fast. Humble? How am I humble, Tommycraft? I'm gonna guess that it got out of hand. Everything I've heard about the Wither Storm and seen regarding the Wither Storm, the Wither Storm is not meant to actually be beaten. At least it doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna need more sand. Stopping and thinking about it, I think I'm gonna need more glass. Which means I need more sand. Sand? More sand? That's what I said, more sand. Thanks, Guardian. I gotta say, I would be very honored to be able to even just reach 100k. Even just reach 1k. Getting to that point would be great. One day. One day. It'd be nice if it was one day soon, but I don't know how likely that is. Thanks, Tommycraft. I appreciate that. I hope I get to that point too. That'd be great. To get to 1k would be fantastic. Not sure how likely it is, but it'd be great. It really would be. One day I'll get there. And on that day, I will jump for joy. What am I hearing? Am I hearing? Oh, I was hearing the villagers. One second. Hydration again. cook up some food while I have the opportunity. Okay. This should be workable. I do have the one problem, again, where I need to have, I'm lacking in, what is it? I need rails in order to be able to move villagers. In order to move the 2 villagers, I need at least 1 rail and 1 minecart. Because I would need to break the boat, put 1 villager back in the boat, put 1 in the minecart, have a rail here, push the minecart to it, and then push it off so that it goes in there. Break the minecart, retrieve it, and then get the other guy out of the boat, get him in the minecart, get the minecart over to here, and push it in to join the other guy. And then I could easily just break the minecart and boom, we're all set. 2 villagers, place beds, make sure they're protected, drop them some food, and they start breeding, and we're off to the races. When I'm not streaming, I don't really do much. When I'm not streaming, I just play other video games, mostly. Play other video games, think about other things that I want to do, other ways I want to make content to entertain people. That's the whole thing I want, that's really what I want to do, is continue to find ways to entertain you guys. Entertain my audience. Whether that be in gaming, or maybe writing, or drawing if I can ever get good enough. That's really all I really do, is think of ways to entertain people, share ideas, and have fun. That's my whole purpose, really, as far as I'm concerned. My purpose is to have fun and share the fun with you guys. I do also look into mod packs that I want to play around with on Java if I ever get the chance. For example, I've been experimenting a little bit on the side with trying to use controller on PC for Vault Hunters, and I think I found a way to balance it pretty decently. The controller can't do all the buttons that I would need, but for any keys that I can't use on the controller, I just reach over to the keyboard. So, no problem. And that brings me to a point, I really want to be able to do mod packs, or maybe RLcraft at some point could be added to the list. I want stuff like that for you guys, both because I enjoy those sorts of things, I want to be able to experience them and try to enjoy them, but I'd love to share the experience of getting to know those mod packs with you guys. Oh, I do. I have an app on the PC already that I can use to run mod packs, and I do mostly look at them on CurseForge, but I've also been just looking at mods and mod packs, trying to figure out what ones to do. I have things figured out. I can just download the mod pack to my PC and then get the app set up to be able to run the mod pack. It's simpler than you might think, Guardian. It's simpler than you might think. And way simpler than I could make it sound, I assure you. I wonder, do I want to put a slab there? I might put a slab there instead of that one piece of stone. Why don't I have cobblestone? Oh, there they are. It's hard to see where the cobblestone slabs are. I just really want to make sure that this water doesn't go where I don't want it to. This is working out pretty good. When it comes time to move villagers out, we'll have to use either boats, or we'll have to hope that we have more minecart rails and minecarts to get them out of here. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Run, 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 run. Hey there, Stitch. Good to see ya. Sorry if I sound a little panicked. I just realized it was nighttime, and I'm working on trying to get some villagers prepped up to go into a villager breeding system. I was working on the breeding system, which is underground, and I didn't realize that it was already turning nighttime. So I am rushing to get into a house and sleep. There we go. Whew. That could have been a disaster. If zombies or skeletons take out my villagers, we're doomed. Do creepers target villagers at all? Does anybody know? Which Guardian? Do you mean me, or do you mean the viewer Guardian? If you mean me, you can refer to me as J-Guard, or J, or Mr. J. That DC comic reference there. You don't have to call me Mr. J. You can just call me J-Guard, or J. I mean, Guardian works too, by all means. So if the question's aimed at me, then please ask your question. Ah, they don't. Okay. Okay, what is your question? What is your question, Stitch? Throw it out there. Ask away. I am ready for a question. Survey says... boing, 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 boing. Being funny. If you're asking to join this world, Stitch, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say no. At this point, I want to keep this world to a solo experience. But I appreciate you wanting to help out. Don't get me wrong. Boing. Going up. Boom, boom. Going down. Villagers get a little lazy river before they enter the storage chamber. If I end up doing any kind of special guests, Stitch, you guys will definitely know. I think this chamber is ready. I think all that's left is to get the villagers into a secure fort up here. And then, after that, we can worry about figuring out how to get them into the chamber. We'll see, Stitch. We'll see. Not promising anything. Okay, this wall should be good enough to keep enemies out. Hey there, Venom. Good to see ya. This is not a joinable world, Venom. Sorry. Interesting, Stitch. Interesting. I had a feeling you were one of those that had played that server a lot. That explains a couple of things. That explains a couple of things for sure. Alright, we've got that mostly set up. Only thing left is to get the villagers into the breeding chamber and then start feeding them. Oh, also we need to make sure they know that there are beds nearby. We need to set up some beds. So we're going to need wool. Didn't I just pass a sheep? Yes, I did. So let's go get that sheep for his wool. It's really all I wanted was the wool, but I don't have any shears on me right now. I don't think I have much iron either. We'll see, Stitch. We'll see. Whenever I next do the hive, we'll see. Aw, I'm sorry, Venom. Sorry we weren't able to get you into the experience. It wasn't the greatest anyway, stream-wise, but maybe next time we'll be able to get you in. We'll see. I know. I know you did. That's why I was surprised you hadn't shown up, but now I know why you didn't. Now I know why you didn't show up. You were not able to. Explains it. Okay, these villagers are starting to breed. That's good. We want this village to stay strong. Yeah, the stream yesterday wasn't the greatest at all. We had a couple of jerks. We had a a troll in the chat, and we had a couple of trolls in the stream. No. Happened. It was kind of rough in the end, but... And what was really sad about that is that we started off, it was starting off a decent stream. I was sucking at the PvP stuff, of course, but... Okay, Tommycraft. Hello, mouse. Anyway, as I was saying, it happened. It stinks that it happened. I wish it hadn't, but at this point, there's not really anything we can do about what's already in the past. So, at this point, I say, it is what it is. Funny, Venom. Funny. Neat reference, though. Okay, I've only got 3 iron left to my name. Something wrong with that. Okay, Venom. Well, I guess since we don't have the necessary iron, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it here. I wish I didn't have to, but unfortunately, without the iron to finish the villager breeder, we're going to have to take a break from villager works for the time being. As soon as I do the next stream, we will try to get the iron necessary to finish the villager breeder and get things going. But for right now, I'm going to have to say thank you all ever so much for watching. If you are new to the channel and you enjoyed the stream, please, pretty please, be sure to leave a like, comment with what you enjoyed, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next stream or video. Also, be sure to check out the About page for my YouTube streaming schedule, and links to my Twitch, Twitter, and Ko-fi pages, where you can find more content from me, keep up with what's happening with me when I go to stream, and also drop a tip if you want to help support the channels a little more. That all being said, thank you again for watching. I am Gyran1, your guide, your bard, and your humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you guys next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!